Hey Nash, what should we make?
Let's wrap something healthy in something weird and make it crispy enough that nobody asks questions.
All right, let's try the viral rice paper chicken nuggets. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we like viral recipes enough to try them, not necessarily enough to trust them. So today we're gonna try the healthy chicken nuggets or low carb chicken nuggets, whatever you wanna call them. It's basically chicken nuggets, but instead of being breaded and fried, they're wrapped in rice paper and air fried. They look crispy, they look pretty good. They seem really easy, so the question is, will they be good? So let's go find out together, and without further ado, let's go. So the first thing we need for this recipe is some ground chicken. I could not find ground chicken. So if you find yourself in that predicament and you need some ground chicken and you don't have a meat grinder, or you're like me and you're too lazy to get it out of the garage, here's what you're gonna do. Take some chicken. We're using chicken breasts because we're trying to make this healthy or something. I don't know. Normally I would do chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are just better, but that's okay. We'll make this work. And then we're gonna take these chicken breasts and just kind of cut them into like 1-inch-ish pieces. So I would say cubes, but using the word cubes for something like chicken is not accurate because it's never gonna be cubes. So like roughly 1-inch sort of bite-size-ish pieces is fine. And you'll see in a second why this doesn't really matter. Just cut it into smaller pieces, is what I'm trying to say.
Dude, why can't you just get to the point without a whole meandering backstory about cutting chicken?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get a point across. Then we're gonna put these into a Ziploc bag, but any container would be fine. The third option would be to just take these pieces and continue to cut them with a knife, or 2 knives like this, and just chop them up into ground chicken. But we're not gonna do that. Although that does sound fun. Not right now. It's messy. For this method, we're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna throw it in the freezer for about a half an hour. So we don't wanna freeze them totally solid. We just want them to be cold and firm.
That's what she said?
Yeah. Off to the freezer. Then you take out a food processor and we put in our semi-frozen chicken breasticle pieces. And then we just pulse it until you have a nice chicken paste. Okay, not quite chicken paste, but something like this, sort of like chicken paste. Then we want to grate some mozzarella. You don't need much, maybe just like 1 ounce. So grate at least 2, because you got to pay the cheese tax. Then to a bowl, we add our chicken paste. Ugh, gross. And then to this, we add 1 egg, our mozzarella, about a teaspoon each of salt, black pepper, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, some smoked paprika, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and some cayenne. Then just for good measure, a little bit of pixie dust. And then you just get in there with your hands and mix all of this up.
You watch your mouth. It's pronounced mixy, motherfucker.
Thank you, Lewis. Chicken paste all up in between your fingers. So gross. Oh well. It's all in the name of good food and flavor, right? And then we can set that aside. And then you wash your salmonella hands. Actually, that's not the end of our salmonella. Then we get some rice paper like this. In the original video, the guy had square ones, but all I have is these circle ones, so that's what we're gonna use. And then in a pan or bowl or something that's as big as your rice paper sheets, filled with a little bit of water, you take your rice paper, soak it. Oh, this one's broken. Take your non-broken rice paper, soak that, then we lay that out, pile some of this on there, and then we roll it up. We may have put too much crap in here. Wait, no, I think we'll be fine. And then you make a little sausage burrito like that. And then we just wash, rinse, and repeat. Now we want to take each of our guys, cut them up into nuggets. And there's our little nuggets. We want to spray these with some oil. And then we're gonna air fry these at 400 for 15 to 20 minutes. While our chicken's cooking, we're gonna make a sauce. We get out like a little container. The recipe called for like a garlic white sauce. I wanted to see if we could make like a healthy-ish Chick-fil-A sauce. So normally it's a half a cup of mayo. Oh wow, good job, Tim. Just spill a bunch. So I'm gonna go in with a little less than a half a cup of Greek yogurt. Let me clean up my mess first. We'll call that 3 ounces of Greek yogurt and 1 ounce of mayo. Clearly I'm not measuring anything, I'm just sort of eyeballing everything. That way you add a bunch of protein, cut down some of the calories, but you still get that little mayo taste because some people, including myself, don't always like yogurt heavy sauces or yogurt forward sauces. To that we go in with about a 1/4 cup of honey. Yes, make that noise. It makes the sauce taste better. about the same amount of barbecue sauce, and about 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. God, all my bottles are farting today.
It's a byproduct of the Eat More Fiber movement.
And a tablespoon of lemon juice. Then we get that all mixed up. Looks like we got the color right. Let's see if it tastes any good. Brilliant! That's frickin' Chick-fil-A sauce. And we set that aside. And here's our guys. They feel crispy. Let's get out our sauce. And there we have our healthy-ish chicken nuggets with our healthier Chick-fil-A sauce. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. That's way better than I expected it to be. I really wasn't sure, but it's delicious. Is it exactly like a breaded, deep fried chicken nugget? No. But will it scratch that itch? Absolutely, yes, it will. These are actually really good. Come together really easy. If you're trying to eat healthy, but you're having a chicken nugget craving and you want something that'll scratch that itch but give you way better macros, I would say this is definitely something worth trying. Out of 10. And hey, that's what I think. But let's see what Nash thinks. Hey, bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I think the close door button on elevators is mostly there to make us feel powerful. Same goes for crosswalk buttons.
Well, check it out. We made these healthy-ish chicken nuggets you wanted. And of course, we made a dog-friendly version just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
Okay, that's legitimately crispy. Rice paper has been keeping secrets from us.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Never make somebody feel stupid for asking a question. That's how people stop asking questions.
Nash approves, I approve. This one's a banger if you're craving chicken nuggets, but you don't want to ruin your diet. So go try it. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see some of our other crazy, awesome, delicious videos, go check them out somewhere over here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. Until next time, be good and peace.